Ishita Pramanik, an assistant professor of CIT B.Ed College, Raipur. I am here to deal the critically acclaimed novel Anthills of the Savannah, written by the very famous Nigerian novelist Chinua Achebe. This novel is prescribed in the 5th unit of fiction paper of your syllabus. For the convenience, I have divided this lecture into some parts. So, I welcome you all to the first part of the series. Although in the wide realm of literary criticism, there have been several accepted ideas like there is nothing outside the text. But I personally always feel the deep existence of a writer into the text while reading. And when we talk about the fictional world of the great maestro like Chinua Achebe, it is prominently found there and again his own personal involvement into his fictional world. So, let's start with the point the self and the novelist in Achebe. Achebe was born in British colonized Nigeria in 1930. He experienced the transition of a colonized society to an independent country of Nigeria. He was actively involved in politics during the Nigerian Civil War of 1967 to 1970, but soon resigned due to frustration over the corruption and elitism in politics. He has experienced the greed for power, political gimmick, and moral decadence in his society very closely. What he actually reflected frequently in his writing right from his first novel, Things Fall Apart, published in 1958. He has published widely on cultural, political, and social issues. He has written 5 groundbreaking novels, out of which his first 3 novels, Things Fall Apart, No Longer at Ease, and Arrow of God, are collectively known as the African Trilogy. After a long gap of almost 21 years from the publication of his 4th novel, A Man of the People, he published his 5th and final one, Anthills of the Savannah, in 1987, about which we are going to discuss today. So, let's discuss some important points about the novel Anthills of the Savannah. Anthills of the Savannah was published in 1987, and it was the 5th and last novel written by Achebe. A finalist for the 1987 Booker Prize for Fiction, Anthills of the Savannah has been described as the most important novel to come out of Africa in the 1980s. Achebe was widely received critical acclamation for this novel. This is a socio-political novel written in 18 chapters with an adaptation of unique technique of storytelling told in several narrative voices. The novel Anthills of the Savannah is about a military coup in the fictional West African nation of Kangan, which exemplifies Achebe's bold, radical, and sardonic analysis of West African politics and corruption. The novel concludes with a scene of female empowerment. The backdrop of the story in this novel is actually an imaginary nation called Kangan. The administrative control of this nation has been taken away from the hold of the previous dictator by the military regime. With this note of the backdrop of the story, we must know the story in detail. But I think before to tell you the summary of the novel, I must introduce you with the important or major characters in the novel. So let's know about the major characters in the novel. The very first character with whom I want to introduce you is Sam. Sam rises to power and becomes the president or head of the state. He was addressed by his subordinates as His Excellency. He was good friends with Chris Orico and Ikem Osodi, two other major characters actually, during their schooling, and he rewards them with positions in his cabinet. He becomes increasingly paranoid and authoritarian as the novel progresses. He is concerned with maintaining his position for lifetime and will do anything to remove people who stand in his way. So, the next one is Chris Orico. Chris Orico is the commissioner for information and one of the first advisors to the president when Sam was the president of the state. He is a long-time friend of Ikem Osodi and Sam. During the course of the novel, he becomes more and more alarmed with the behavior of Sam as president. He is romantically involved with Beatrice, another important character in the novel. So, from the introduction of Sam's chapter, I hope it is clear to you that there were three friends. I already told you about the Sam and Chris. So, now let's introduce with Ikem Osodi. Ikem Osodi is the newspaper editor of the government run newspaper National Gazette. He is a true journalist and a man of principle. Although he was a friend of Sam, who was the president of the state, but as a true journalist, he often uses to criticize the president. Now, I am going to introduce with you the very important female character of this novel who replicates the theme of feminism in the novel is Beatrice Okho. Beatrice Okho is an educated woman who is romantically involved with Chris Orico. She is the senior assistant secretary in the Ministry of Finance and the only person in the service with high honors in English from Queen Mary College, University of London. She is a strong and outspoken feminist. After Ikem's murder, she assists Chris as he goes into hiding and cares for Ikem's pregnant wife, Ileva. So, as the context of Ileva has come, so let's introduce another important female character of the novel, Ileva. Ileva is Ikem's lover and the mother of Ikem's child. She is a lower class woman. Beatrice takes care of Ileva after Ikem is killed. Ileva gives birth to Ikem's daughter at the end of the novel. Another important character of whom I think I should tell you to have a comprehensive summary of the novel is Emmanuel. Emmanuel is the president of the Students' Union, also a fugitive wanted by the police. Emmanuel has come to join Chris in his hideout. I have selected these characters as important or major characters of the novel as I think to have a comprehensive summary of the novel, we must know about these characters. So, there are several other characters in this novel and the story is embellished in 18 chapters. I've always believed that a novel can be best enjoyed on reading the original text of the writer. So you may download the full PDF of the novel by using the link displayed on your screen now. Anyway, in this first part of the video, we have discussed about the self and the novelist in HP. about the novel and the major characters in the novel. In the next video, we will discuss a comprehensive summary of the novel. Thank you for your attention, and I hope I managed to express my thoughts nicely to you, and I hope I have been understandable enough. Thank you very much and have a nice day.